Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2. In today's episode, we're going to be cleaning out the rest of the riffraff in Grumm here. I've got Squad 2 mostly all rested up. Even the ones that are still sleeping are doing okay as far as an energy stat is concerned, especially considering I've got a full squad and militia to help us out here. So I don't think there'll be too many problems.
Nice and slow, man. Boneheads have been detected in this area.
As long as we take it nice and slow, I think everything will be fine. About a dozen enemies in this sector, so I kind of expect like a medium level of resistance, if that makes any sense at all.
This is a bad place.
Oh wow.
I'll be ready for action.
And we immediately spot some of them. So it's not so few as that I think this fight will just be nothing to worry about. Although as more and more red shirts get revealed, I'm less concerned.
I heard something strange.
Dozen
We have some
elites.
inconveniences to dispose of.
Dozen elites is definitely way more concerning than a dozen of the red shirt queen army. Yeah, that guy's not long for this world. By the time our militia gets through with their first turn, I expect there will be at least a couple of them dead. It would have been nice if our own mercenary units had gotten at least a chance to do something. I'm usually pretty quick on the draw as soon as the map loads in with my shortcut keys on putting on the night vision goggles as well as dropping backpacks, but I was not fast enough in this instance. They kind of spawned right on that guy on the southern edge of the map. That's an awful lot of chem lights you're throwing there. I think he is fairly well lit already. Okay. And they appear to be mostly spread throughout the sector as well, considering we don't really need the gas mask on. Considering we've spotted at least one over here, and then the ones along the southern edge weren't really like all bunched up or anything. Let's move Lynx out a little bit here, Coyote out a little bit here, and then without even bothering to take a knee, as I think it would just take too many action points, I should be able to lay him out just like so.
Perfect.
And now,
Standing by.
let's maybe consider spreading out a little bit. Don't want to get too far because I don't want to encounter anything once I'm out of action points, but
Okay.
move some of these guys up just a tad, something like so, in case anybody happens to show their pretty little face. We'll at least be on par with all the guys along the east here. Of course, these two fights in the south are going to happen without our intervention. Yeah, you're a goner. So, okay, I mean, he was already incapacitated, but sure, throw a grenade at him. Show him who's boss. Hey, there we go. None of my guys see him. That's unfortunate. Okay, a couple good shots in, and there's another. And a Homer Simpson dough thrown in, just because why not? Okay. Yeah, these guys will... Oh, okay. He threw... I see. Threw mustard gas at him, but it didn't go off on our turn. It went off on the enemy turn. Not exactly a dud, just a little bit of a late bloomer. Alright. Go ahead and get these guys
It is an ingrate.
up a bit. My thought is with the mercenary in front of us there, I think they'll be more inclined to shoot at him than they would be to shoot at any of our guys.
Standing by.
And on the next turn, we should be pretty well positioned to finish them off, even if that one militiaman does have to be sacrificed for the greater good. Bubba, keep running. A little slow, big guy. And none of these guys can see him. Although, okay, we just needed to turn. Looking through the sniper scopes gives us a little bit of tunnel vision. And then
Standing by.
move them the rest of the way up.
Yo.
Look Looking good.
I'm happening. Yes, sir.
Okay. And there we go. Yeah. Pretty dissuaded by the mustard gas, it would look like. Although they did have friends. Ow. Okay. Our militia is not coming out unfazed, but that one death is not the biggest deal. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 have died. 5, 6, 7 can be seen. We've gotten through about half of these guys so far. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think the main contribution from our
Yes, sir.
our mercs is probably going to be coming in this sort of southern fight. She briefly glimpsed him. There we go. Not enough AP once she kneeled back down. Although, never mind. Gaston has a wonderful shot.
You are dismissed.
And
easily.
he oh so rarely disappoints. Alright.
Yes.
Bubba, you know what? Why don't you come to, like, over here?
Right.
That way, if these guys come around the side of the building, we've got somebody waiting on them. And then
Ready.
I've got my own snipers over this way that I can probably set up. Awesome, and he can see. Okay. I can set up right like that, and if I put Coyote right next to him and do the same thing, won't be able to take shots this turn. Also, for whatever weird reason, he cannot see them. Lynx has better vision.
Ready.
That's weird.
Standing by.
Why don't you move one more square, which will mean you are no longer sighted in. But, again, next turn should be able to take some shots there.
Yo.
We'll just get static and vents to cover your flank.
Okay.
And everything should be hunky-dory. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for you, friend. Yep. That's kind of to be expected.
I am alerted by the strange sounds around me.
Gaston hearing something to the south is also kind of a concern. He might be a little deeper into it than I gave us credit for initially there. What was that gun? Okay. The rate of fire on whatever he just shot at him was a little bit silly. But okay. And back to us. Healer, come on.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Alright.
You called?
She can see... whether or not she can hit anything, though.
Standing by.
Son, why don't you just look south real quick? Okay. I'm kind of concerned he heard something down there. I guess there could be somebody on the other side of the fence. But I'm going to keep him faced that way for just a second. Because I can see everything except for that square. Still cannot see that square. Let's go ahead and step you out here. Do like a nice 8-round burst that accomplishes very little.
Ready.
And we don't have clear vision on these guys anymore. Ugh. Alright. Coyote, we're going to push you over to here. Get a little bit of a different angle on this story. And I think Lynx, I'm actually going to leave there in case that guy does come around the corner. Bubba, let's get you up to a window. Do you see anything? You do not see anything. I'll step you to right there.
Yo!
And they should be fine. We've got a ton of friendly militia kind of covering us out this way. So, I'll tell you what.
Gotcha.
I'll stop worrying about that flank. Move these guys this way.
Sounds good.
And I'm pretty okay with that. Wow. Dude, very lucky people there for a second. Yeah, it's not the worst damage in the world. Wow, you took that like a champ. Yep, buckshot to the face, no big deal. Judo chop, on the other hand, can be deadly. Alright. So So we are forming a little bit of a pincer movement here once these two groups of militia / our mercenaries in the east sort of form up with the guys in the south. Anything in between is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Standing by.
Here's your back up. The mustard gas is kind of clouding our view. I'm just going to have him sight in.
Called?
I'll move her down to here. Okay, she does see something from there.
Yes.
Okay. These guys are going to be pretty distracted with that friendly unit. Wish you weren't dying, but I don't think there's much Bubba's going to do for you. He doesn't see that. Needs to use less than 50 AP getting there, that's for sure. There we go. Can't get off 2 shots. Doesn't do it. Of course, we're firing hollow point ammo at them, which is real silly.
You called?
Okay.
Standing by.
Coyote, they're coming up. Crouch down.
Yo.
Static.
I'm happening.
And Vince,
Yes,
you're both
sir.
coming up as well. Maybe overextending these guys just a little bit. But again, I'm counting
Ready.
on the friendly militia
Done.
that is just kneeling next to one of them to sort of spook them,
Oui.
as it were. Also, have not spotted anything to the south. Wow. That was unexpected. Okay. Well, never underestimate the enemy's ability to suddenly pull out a law. Okay. Jesus. What is... I don't even recognize that symbol at all. Like an eye with a line through it? Is Vince blind? Does taking a rocket to the face have permanent consequences? I mean, in a video game. Obviously, in real life, not a good plan. Stop shooting Bubba.
Oui.
So I love how Bubba had so little AP. Yeah, I actually don't know what that means, and it's not telling me.
Yes, sir.
Vince is back on his feet. He has no action
Standing
points,
by.
which is a little unfortunate. Alright, let's let that guy pay for shooting us all with a rocket. Wow.
Yo.
Amazingly, that was not way more deadly than it actually ended up being. That guy's
Yes, sir.
dying, which is kind of bad, but Vince isn't in a position to do anything about it. Gaston did see something down here, like
Houses.
that, which we should be able to not quite
You
sort out.
called?
All right, tell you what then. Let's pull her so that something like that can happen.
Beauty.
Standing by.
And then Grizz, get over here. Okay, that guy's dead. Take a knee, maybe like sight this way. There we go. Going for a 3-round burst. Doesn't connect though. Man.
Blasted.
Well, I can definitely say
Taking
that
hand.
the heavy weapons fire in the way of a... It didn't look like an RPG. It looked like he pulled out like a one-use anti-tank weapon and just sort of fired point blank into us. So the use of a law in an instance like that certainly turned a bit of this battle around. But I don't think one guy
Standing
Got an
by.
active laceration here.
is really in any
Standing by.
position to fend off the number of units we've got here.
No more ammo.
Yeah.
Standing by.
And then Grizzly, can you sort this? You
Blasted.
cannot sort this. Why do you have no chance to hit him? Got his head down anyway. Bubba still has no AP.
Ready.
Link, you're kind of
You
out of
called?
position. That guy's dead. Can maybe Fox come over here? She can. Can she hit something? She can. Can it do any damage? It can't.
Ready.
Lynx is maybe in the best position to move over there. doesn't quite have line of sight. Come up to like here. You do. You do have a pistol. And this is why we carry sidearms.
Neutralize.
Perfect. Okay. Probably should get you back to regular sniper rifle duty after that, though. Okay. With that guy neutralized and that guy neutralized, we need to focus a little bit on our bandaging efforts. And he actually has very low supplies in the medkit department. There are some far-reaching consequences to that. Static and Vince both got pretty banged up by it. Everybody else just sort of took meh damage. But we're going to need medkits to heal these guys. And Vince does not have a lot of medical supplies on him. We'll need to...
Yes, sir! Got a bad puncture wound here. Losing blood.
We'll need to survey the rest of the squad and see if maybe...
Nothing.
Standing by.
A
Ready.
You called?
spare medkit exists? Okay, Fox has got plenty. Alright, that's no big deal. Fox, why don't you... Okay, never mind. Why don't you try to sort him out? Fail miserably. He's bandaging. You know what? Might be an actually better use of Fox right now would just be her medical skill. I'm kind of expecting real time to come back after this move, in which case I'm going to be running Vince and Fox around just repairing wounds. And oh, never mind. Not real time. Wow. Okay. That came from this general vicinity, like right in the middle of us. Kind of hard to tell what I'm pointing at when my cursor is a giant stopwatch. Yeah, it was this guy right here. So there's something over there that's real deadly. Get links to the edge of here. Maybe have Coyote just step out.
Called?
Yeah, I got him all. Himself all bandaged up. Oh, wow. It actually did go back into real time, which was kind of terrible for us in that particular instance. It just meant that the enemy got some free shots off on our militia. Where is he? That's weird that I don't have vision of that enemy yet. Come on. I would love for it to be my turn again. I would really appreciate that. There we go. Found him. And yeah, I think Lynx will be in a pretty good situation to get over there with a sniper rifle, if it's even
Standing by.
I'm staring at blood,
necessary at
man.
all.
My blood.
Okay. Coyote, come to right here.
Understood.
And he sees him. Lynx,
Ready.
come to a tiny tree in the way. Okay. Come to all the way over here. Turn.
Okay, time to stroll through the Valley of Death.
Yeah, we'll be able to deal with him next turn, but
Yes, sir.
there's probably a pretty good chance that our militia have sorted him out by then.
You called?
Fox, you just start doing the medical thing for yourself and Grizzly.
Yes,
I'll let
sir.
Vince take care of static for right now. And militia. Oh wow, there are more of them now. Okay, so they sorted that guy, but we also had an incoming shot from to the northwest of him. That guy's going all gung-ho running around the building though, so maybe that'll be fine. I think we clearly have failed to implement any sort of buddy program within our militia. You know, like, this is your battle buddy. You will watch him. Either that or, you know, maybe his battle buddy was one of those guys that got killed. Oh, man. Mustard gas is everywhere. Apparently, the Geneva Convention need not apply. We're using crazy amounts of
Yes, sir.
super illegal stuff on both sides, but that's fine. Vince, you're doing your thing. You ran out of first aid and switched over to the medkit, though.
You called?
Fox, do your thing.
Ready.
He actually does have a shot through all that, except it's into the back of one of our own guys. That's a little unfortunate.
Standing by.
Reload here. And what about you? Nothing. How can you not? Barely. Does have a bit of a torso shot. Doesn't make it connect, though. Lynx only managed to shoot our own guy.
Enemy.
I think the militia swarming around are going to be able to deal with most of this, though. And I know, like, there's probably differing opinions here. It might make for a little bit of, like, boring, quote-unquote, gameplay. The idea that once you get to a certain point, the militia are doing a lot of your actions for you. I kind of enjoyed that aspect of it, though. I've always sort of viewed the game as more of a you're trying to foster a classic insurgency in this country, and so it doesn't make sense that you would really be fighting all of these battles on your own. You know, there's a definite case to be made for just a very light touch with your own mercs, and that you just come in, characters with leadership traits, and you just sort of train up militia and lead those squads around, sort of fighting the battle. And that might even make more sense than you would hire, you know, these, you know, like a few dozen guys is really what your mercenary team ends up consisting of. And that you would lead them to victory against an army. Makes less sense than training hundreds of soldiers, you know, from the country itself, and having them sort of fight for their own freedom. I think that system makes a lot of sense. And for a very long time, for me, Jagged Alliance 2 would be a game that I would play in the format of having like a laptop.
Yes, sir.
That I would just sort of like, oh wow, he actually wasn't even bandaging him. With a laptop that
you called?
Would just sort of, you know, chill on the couch with me, and I might be like watching TV and just sort of playing a campaign lazily as like a background task. And so a lot of times I would do stuff like this, and you'd hit done, and then a turn might take 2 or 3 minutes to play through. It actually worked out fairly well for me.
Woohoo!
There we go.
No more bad guys.
Restate automatically. Sweet. Okay. We definitely did have some injuries here. Also, Vince, I believe you dropped your gun. Vince trips and falls. Well, that's not something I expected to happen. What are you... What is the thing there? Well, that's a UI snafu from my perspective. I don't remember ever seeing that before. So again, one of the changes made to 1.13 since the last time I played. But the fact that he tripped and fell when just trying to move him, like, he's like, I feel like he's taken some kind of, you know, permanent damage. Has his agility always been 50? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay. Well, we're going to need to get some people patched up for sure. And a number of characters on the training of more militia tasks pretty quickly here.
Standing by.
Tell you what, before we do that though, let's try 2 things. One is, do I want to go all the way through Grumm and just see about talking to everybody? That's probably not something. I don't remember there being very many characters that I really need to speak to in the city, or at least not in the sector. There's obviously some houses back here with like a lot of cabinets and stuff to maybe check through, see if there's anything there. But I'm probably going to go through clearing this, like, in between. Are you a talkie person? You're not a talkie person. Let's try this. Militia. Where... Actually, wait, what? Apparently all the militia vacated. That's not right. That's not right at all. Oh, okay. Still thinks a battle is going on here? There. Yeah, that's a little wonky. Okay. Tell you what. Why don't you guys spread out? You did not particularly care about that command. Okay. So that's a come to me command, and then I'm going to have them spread out again. They actually spotted someone through a window over there. spread out. And I'm doing this so that I can look for any white blips on the map, meaning that they spot a civilian as they're running back and forth. Nope, not talkable. I think that's pretty much it for the sector. We saw somebody down here.
Standing by.
So maybe check this way. Yeah. We need to get at least 2 characters on patient duty. We can stand to have others on militia training. And then I'm probably also, though, going to want to... where did you see the person down here? I'm probably also going to actually want to get these guys out of the sector we're in right now. This is not likely to be where Grumm is counterattacked. Like, that's going to come somewhere else. Well, I know we spotted somebody in this general vicinity as a civilian, but I'm not sure who it was or where they have... Oh, there we go. Nope, just another nameless face. Okay. I'm probably thinking the mine is the most important sector that they don't take back for like any amount of time. So we're going to send everybody over to the mine, get them positioned for a counterattack, and then I'll start doing all the assignments. Which should also mean, prior to their arrival, we're going to get another Queen cutscene.
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
I am totally wrong. Apparently the Queen did not care that much about the city of Grumm. That's fine.
I don't believe I needed to see that.
Either that or... Yeah, it's still, still locked up. Actually, I'm going to try this. I'm going to head into that sector again.
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
And does it now get recognized as cleared? It does. Okay. I think that was probably it. I don't think the game had recognized me as taking the city of Grumm yet. Yeah, so cutscene time. Poor Elliot.
Oh, allow me to hazard a guess. You bring me bad news.
No, I do have some good news, Your Highness. You are still in power. However, it seems that the mercenaries have taken Grumm.
Elliot, you idiot! That's not good news! Grumm! For God's sake, when will this end? Spare nothing. We must not fall. Maybe I should recruit children. They'd do a better job of it.
You would like me to summon them, my queen?
Elliot, you idiot! Don't be so stupid. Now spare nothing. No expense. These mercenaries must be killed. All of them. And bring me the bodies.
As you command, Your Highness.
Okay. And that takes care of that. So we'll just head and stage
Not
in
sure what I'm supposed to do now that I'm here.
the mine sector, just to provide for decent positions in case of a counterattack. We'll know that it'll be coming from the south, so I'll likely just set up shop like right up here, and then put everybody on duty. That way we can get static events at least as close to happy and healthy again as possible. And then we can reinforce a little bit of the overall militia in the sector. Probably also consider maybe moving
I think I'm gonna be sick.
the less experienced militia maybe to the northern sectors, considering they are less likely to be counterattacked. Also, it appears whatever was afflicting Vince has stopped afflicting Vince. That's real good. He does actually have 50 agility, though. Whoops. And otherwise, we're just going to get... Let's see, Vince outfitted here. We'll get Vince and Fox both on doctor duty. I probably don't have the medical supplies required to actually treat all of them. Oh, not Lynx. Sorry, Fox and Vince. Yeah, 7 patients and all those surgeries, I would probably burn through those medical kits, and I want to make sure that they do get fully healed eventually. So we'll do something like that. That leaves Gaston with his 39 leadership, at least a little bit available to train some militia for right now. City's not looking horribly undefended or anything, so I think we'll be okay. If we just pull guys from all the other sectors. And this is the type of town management that I normally do off camera, but oh well. We'll put that back into there. So we've got a nice 20 in that sector. And then we'll do something like that. I'm not too worried about super micromanaging it. As soon as training starts getting completed, that'll mess up anything I really do there. But that way, in case anything shows up, just right away, it's sorted. We do have some mobile militia in between us and the Queen. That actually might be the counterattack heading towards Armour right now. There's 30 guys right there, another dozen or so down below. 30 is way too big for a roving patrol, so that would make sense to be a counterattack. It's probably going to run right through here. Maybe it'll run into our mobile militia and they'll break them up a little bit before anything gets to us. But that'll have to wait for a later episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.